I.S.U.P.K.
Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, hath dashed in pieces the enemy.
Right. We won that one. That felt good to me, man. Like, I wasn't even there, but I thought I was there. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that like watching the fight when Errol got beat on. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that like watching the fight, like, ooh, kick, knee. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's righteous to defend yourself. Now, if those brothers in the wrong, they's in the wrong. We ain't too, you know what I'm saying? We ain't wicked over here. We gonna call a spade a spade. If you're Israelite, you're wrong, all right? But right then, nah, somebody push you and you get to find it, you know what I'm saying, throwing something slip behind a jab, you ain't wrong for that. You can defend yourself. The Christian church will have you get beat on, turn the other cheek. That ain't what that means. That's just forgive your brother. Because you got to think the same person that turned the other cheek was whooping tail in the synagogues. You know what I'm saying? Christ. Read.
Verse 7. And in the greatness of thine excellency, thou hast overthrown them that rose up against thee.
That day, now this is gonna happen in a bigger scale. That was very small, what's actually gonna happen. All blacks and Hispanics are gonna rule this earth. That's the greatest story ever told. If you're black and Hispanic, you're going to rule this earth. But there's steps first need to be taken. You gotta clean yourself up. Think about it. You can't be, everyone call themselves, I'm a king, I'm a queen, but you hide your mind. Make that make sense. Like, if that makes sense, though, okay, well, you should sit down in the dentist chair after you smoke the fatty. You ain't gonna do that because that don't make sense. You're a dentist, but you hired your mind. So clean yourself up first and foremost if you want to step in glory, because we are holy men of the Lord, meaning separate. Holy means separate. Y'all looking at us because we look different. Because we don't get high. We don't mess with whores. We don't steal, rob, rape, or murder. We don't do none of that. We don't sell drugs to our own people, thinking we're going to rise as a nation. How am I rise as a nation? My whole brother a dope fiend now. And it's my fault. That don't make no sense. So if you're inside of my voice, man, come over here. We ain't going to bite. We your brothers. We got the same spirit of them brothers down in Alabama. We going to defend ours. You know what I'm saying? Read.
That rose up against thee. Thou sendest forth thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble.
Now, like I said, this is going to happen on a greater scale. Like when Christ come back, the day of the Lord ain't going to be butterflies, candy canes. No, the day of the Lord going to be well, depending on what side you on. For the heathens, the day of the Lord going to be a disastrous, horrifying day. But for the blacks and Hispanics, those who serve in the Most High God, it's going to be a glorious day. Because that means it's about to be a switch of rulership. That means we're going to be the first-class citizens, and they're going to be the third-class citizens. If you so-called black and Hispanic, you felt it in your soul like, man, I'm different. I know I can whoop this. I know I'm different. I know I'm this. But there's steps to it. There's steps to it, man. The first step, if you hear my voice, is come get a flyer. That's the first step. The second step, no, don't just get the flyer, call that number. And the third step, be able to be taught. So if you're black and Hispanic, this is for you too. The blacks and Hispanics are the true children of God who are going to rule this earth. We are one people. Do your hair history. You know, drop that, brother, and give me Nehemiah 4 and 14. Now, I'm gonna break something down to y'all. The reason why we was happy and what we seen down there in Montgomery, Alabama, when the old black man was just doing his job, minding his business, and those oppressors fell on him and tried to beat him up, choke him out and everything. Now, all of us saw that. All of us saw that, right? And we got some sense of surprise, like, yeah. Y'all know why, though? Because we was finally there for a brother. We was finally there for one of our own. Because we wasn't there for Emmett Till. We was not there for Emmett Till. We wasn't able to be there for George Floyd when he got choked out on camera. We weren't able to be there for John Hernandez, who got choked out. We weren't able to be there for Sandra Bland or Mike Brown. We was finally there for one of our own, man. And that's why you had a sense of pride. That's why you was happy. That's why you felt like you won. You was 1,000 miles away. Because we was finally able to be there for one of our brothers instead of seeing one of our brothers get killed, get unalived in front of our face. We was finally there. We did something. Because y'all remember George Floyd, there was a brother right there screaming at the cop. But this day, it was cops all on that board, all on that river. We didn't care. We was going to save our brother. That old man was not about to be killed in front of us. Not that day. That's right.
Bluetooth pairing.
Not I, Mr. White Guy.
I do think that there's going to be...
Not I, Mr. White Guy. And that's what we need more of.